going through life being the nice guy will end up hurting you in the long run. There are a lot of cons that come from being the quote-unquote nice guy. And in this video, I just want to discuss them and hopefully open your eyes up. Maybe you feel that you are this quote-unquote nice guy, and I'm here to just discuss them and, hopefully to break you out of that shell. So the first big bad thing that comes from being a nice guy all the time is you end up attracting the wrong people, wrong toxic people, people that look to be they'll use you and they'll look to manipulate you. So a lot of times people might think that, if I'm nice to people and if I'm always, the good guy and do what I'm supposed to do, that you're going to normally attract these type of people. But unfortunately, the opposite usually ends up happening, because the people that manipulate others, they look for those types of people, the nice guys, the people that don't have a backbone or that are viewed as weak. And unfortunately, those are the people they attack, and those are the people that they use, and they'll come across nice at first because they know that's what your nature is. So you're more likely to open up to them and be friendly with them. But once they can start using you, once they got you hooked, they will use you and be relentless with you. And unfortunately, people don't even realize it. And unfortunately, over time, resentment builds up, which is another big thing that comes from being the nice guy. And unfortunately, it eats at you. And all because, like I said, you're trying to do the right thing. You think that you're going to, make the right friends and meet the right people. But those are the type of people that, unfortunately, you're going to attract. And that turns into you dealing with difficulty expressing negative emotions, because, you don't want to speak up for yourself. You don't want any confrontation. And you end up suppressing a lot of your resentment, like I said earlier, and just overall your frustration and any negative emotions or thoughts that you might have. And unfortunately, when you internalize it, it's going to eat at you from the inside. And that can lead to a lot of depressing thoughts, sad thoughts, overall just a lack of self-esteem and self-respect, all because you're so worried about what other people might think of you, and you don't want to be viewed as somebody that's rude or mean. So you rather just kind of be, internal everything, all like bad negative thoughts, anything you think about, you want to just put it inside. But the problem is that's only hurting you. You don't want to hurt other people, but in return, you're really hurting yourself. And you also lack having boundaries, because, like I said, everything is connected. What I'm going to be talking about, because you're too afraid, or it's something inside of you is holding you back to create any type of boundaries in life. And when you can't create boundaries, again, nothing. You can't truly be yourself if you don't have values. If you're afraid to stick up for yourself and say what you believe in, you're gonna deal with a lot of issues, self-esteem, self-respect, because you're gonna look at yourself and you're gonna be like, why am I letting this happen? Why am I keeping everything bottled up? It's never a good thing to keep any type of emotions bottled up, especially negative ones, because those are the ones that are going to eat at you the most. And it's not fair. You're only hurting yourself. And I've said this before in previous videos. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to be a little selfish at times. I'm not saying 24/7, but everyone gets to that breaking point, and you don't. And this is the thing too. You don't want to explode on somebody, because the thing is, if you're gonna let everything bottle up and build up inside of you, unfortunately, eventually you're going to burst. It's going to eat you alive, and you're just going to end up just spazzing out. Most of the time it's going to be on the wrong person. And it's very frustrating to go through life feeling like you're being taken advantage of or being taken for granted. And it's not, and again, these are the people that really shouldn't be, because as the good guy or the nice person, the nice guy, they're always putting other people's feelings or emotions before their own. And it sucks because they're the ones that they need to they need to put their feelings, their emotions above everyone else. Because, like I said, you're letting all this stuff build up inside of you, and you're internaling all the negative energy and the, being taken for granted of, and no boundaries. And it's just, it continues to build up, and it's going to affect all parts of your life, because this is your mental health, emotional health. But again, that's going to go into relationships, and jobs, careers, schools, and this is going to lead to missing opportunities, unfortunately. Whether, like, this could be, maybe you're too afraid to tell a girl how you feel, or you're afraid to ask your boss for a raise, and anything like that, or for a promotion. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm going to be making a video probably the next couple days, according to my job. I don't want to give anything, nothing's official yet, so I don't want to say too much, but yes, be expected to see that video soon. I just wanted to throw that out there since I'm talking about jobs and raises and all that stuff. But yeah, you don't want to limit, you're limiting yourself. You being the good guy all the time, you being the nice guy all the time, you're only hurting yourself, and you can't even truly be yourself, because again, you're essentially closing off a part of you that you're not allowing to express. You need to be able to express yourself. You never want to be in a spot in life, whether it's internal, like you versus yourself, or if it's with a family member, a friend, girlfriend, relationship, school, job, anything. You don't want to be closed off, and you don't want, you want to be yourself, because again, this goes back to just missing opportunities. Because if you're not being yourself, there's an opportunity out there that you are getting passed up on, because you're not putting in that effort. You're not taking initiative for that. And it unfortunately, it's, again, everything I talked about in this video, at the end of the day, you're really only hurting yourself. Stop being afraid to put your foot down and say the word no. That's a big thing. Learning to say no, sticking up for yourself, putting your foot down, and being true to who you are on the inside. And when you have frustrations, when you come across a situation that you don't agree with, express yourself. Please do it. It will only hurt you at the end if you're not doing these things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I opened some eyes. Please leave your comments and thoughts down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.